All right, what's up? What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? It is what it is late. That's what it is late. Listen, first of all, this is not an official E-Man's After Dark. It just so happens to be dark outside, and we here, and I'm E-Man. So, but it's not officially After Dark. I apologize for the last minute time change. Life happens. A lot of stuff happens. Unfortunately, Mrs. E-Man was not feeling very well today. So I had to go corral the youngins, and one of them had a soccer match today, and after the match, she wasn't feeling too good, and I had to go cook dinner and a lot of different stuff. So unfortunately, I didn't have time to make it during our normal, time frame. But I'm here. I'm not going to be able to stay as long as normal because, like I said, I still got to go take care of my wife in case she needs something, or babies or whatever. But I got this little bit of time to come here and talk to y'all about episode 7 of What If. So I am very happy to be able to do that with y'all, even if it's a little late. I do have I do have some news at the end of this, so make sure you stay tuned because we're gonna talk about what to expect on Friday. So shout out to all of y'all watching the replay. And okay, let's see who is in the house first and foremost. Who we got today? We got Willie Jean. Thank you so much for showing up. Appreciate you. Jeremiah's in the house. Good to see you. Let's see. Natalie's here. Good to see you. Love it. My man Eric is here. Good to see you. Shaw's here. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. Party all the time. What y'all know about that Eddie Murphy, man? Y'all don't know. Some of the young ones, they don't know about that party all the time. Who we got here? We got wait. We got the vet in the house, Rim 17. Good to see you, ma'am. Lovely. Oh, let's see. Hold on. We got edit pattern. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Come on now. Y'all already know Miss Harper. It's all good if you watch it on the replay or live, but we always glad to have you, Miss Harper. Good to see you, ma'am. Good to see you. Let's see. Who else we got? Sharna. Hello. Let's see. Marcus J, my man. What's going on, brother? Good to see you always. My main man, John Robertson. What is going on, sir? Let's see. My man Mike. What's going on, bro? How are you? I know, man. I know. We're going to get into this. We're going to get into it. My man Matthew Collins. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Lovely. Anthony Hill's in the house. Oh, yes. My man Carbro's here. Love to see it. Oh, and of course, the other vet in the building, Kristen Pratt, is here. Love to see it. Tiffany Lane. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Let's see who else we got. Oh, come on now. We got some more vets. Come on now. Jason Wilcox in here. Y'all already know it's a party in here. Let's see. My man Jay is in the building. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, more vets. I love it. Joy Gillian's in the house. Yes. Aleve is here. Love to see you. Good to see you, ma'am. Let's see. Davion, what is up? We go party like it's something. I can't party too late because when the sun goes. Listen, I'm already on the wrong side of 30. Just back in the day, man, listen, I party till it was 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and go straight to class and what. Now, listen, I'm asking who all gonna be there, first of all. Like, who all gonna be there? How long is this gonna be? Because my Mondays ain't set up the way they used to be. No, thank you so much. Abundance is here. Good to see you. Let's see. Queen B, hello. Diane, how are you, ma'am? Good to see you. So happy to see you again. Let's see. And Amber's here. Good to see you, ma'am. Of course, my main man, Derek Gaines. Couldn't be alive without my man, Derek Gaines, in the building. All right, let's see. We got to get to the actual episode. So, okay. First impressions, I will say, at least my first impression of this episode, totally a tone shift. You know what I'm saying? Like they totally did a tone shift with this, where we got something way more lighthearted. And even though it was lighthearted, I really feel as though this episode should have been like the first or second episode. Like, after all them other dark things and stuff, yeah, it was cool that it kind of broke up, the down mood or whatever. But for me, this was not the strongest episode for What If. It just wasn't. I mean, this didn't really feel like it had any meat, any stakes, to it. I mean, all the other ones, like, okay, we got to save the galaxy, or, the world might be taken over, or reality as we know it is going to be shattered. This one, Thor might get in trouble with his mama. I mean, I guess. Look, if all they wanted to do was give us an introduction to Party Thor, okay, fine, fine. But I kind of feel like they could have came a little stronger with at least what he is, or like, I don't know, give a mission or something, talk about worthiness, maybe. Like, I don't know. For me, this was not the strongest episode. Matter of fact, this might be the weakest one, in my opinion. Now, that doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy it. I still laughed at a lot of different scenes in this. I love the cameos. I love the interactions and stuff. There were some funny jokes and stuff. But yeah, I don't think that this was the strongest episode. So I don't know. But let me get to this real quick. I see my man Derek Gaines is at it. Thank you, brother, for the contribution. Let me get this out the way. Tegan says, hi. Hello, Miss Tegan. She was grounded last week. Ooh, if I had some pearls. What she do? She was asking how come you wasn't on. So tell her to go to bed. Ma'am, if you grounded, I guess that's your punishment. Sheesh, what you do to get grounded? Oh no. Oh man. Hey, whatever you did, tell your daddy you sorry and that you won't do it again. Okay. But yeah, it is definitely time for you to go to bed. It's definitely time. But yeah, we here though. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, my man, he who runs phase. Come on now. Walks in with a baby oil, silk robe, and a bottle of liquor. The E-Man after dark chat start. I wrote dark like that because it's fancy. I actually like that. That's actually kind of nice. No, listen, no, this is not the official one. This is okay. You know what? Since y'all not going, I might as well just get this out the way now. Listen, oh man, hold on. Okay, because I don't want to miss everybody's comments. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow. This weekend is my birthday weekend. Surprise. Okay. Since it's my birthday weekend, this Friday's chat will be the first official After Dark. We're gonna start it probably around this same time, like as we start in this one. That is gonna be the first official After Dark. We still gonna do the news recap. And and I look, all shenanigans at that point will be acceptable. So that is gonna be the birthday gift for me, is seeing. I don't want to say how wild y'all gonna get, but E-Man After Dark is official. It's happening this Friday. So make sure you tune in this Friday. It's happening. Things are gonna happen. I don't know. I can't promise nothing. Hide your kids, hide your wife. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But he who runs phase, brother, thank you so much. E-Man After Dark this Friday. Don't miss it. Birthday weekend. It's just gonna be something to celebrate. Anyway, let me get to the next one. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You already know. My man, Brandon K. Avery, Just My Opinion Reviews. Thank you so much. Everybody, let's get those thumbs up. I did like the Thor and Captain Marvel fight. Surprised me. He was able to hang with her. First and foremost, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my man. He's got the reviews, the breakdowns, the recaps, all that good stuff that y'all definitely don't want to miss out on. And from time to time, I pop up on there too. And he has other YouTubers that you should definitely go check out. You could definitely follow him on my channel recommendation page. Y'all make sure to go support him. But here's the thing. Here's the funny thing. to your point, let me see if I got a image or something here. The fight between Thor and Captain Marvel was definitely on point. I thought the animation was slick. I thought that everything that they was doing, like just the battle, the fight, the back and forth, was all good. I really enjoyed it. Now, there's a question, and I'm gonna get to this question in just a minute. The question is, you know, you were surprised that Thor could hang in there, but Captain Marvel was also able to like hang in there too. Now, I've been on record and I've told y'all already that Captain Marvel, in my opinion, at least the way she's depicted in the MCU, is way too overpowered. And this is absolutely not a sexist thing or whatever. I'm saying that she has the same Superman problem that DC had. And it was a problem for Superman, so it can equally be a problem for Captain Marvel. And what I'm talking about is she's too overpowered, because in the MCU, the only thing that could actually phase her, and I don't even think it like did that much, was the essence of power in the Infinity Stone. Thanos had to take out the Infinity Stone, and that was the only thing he could use to knock her back. That, to me, if the epitome of all universal power is the only thing that can like match you, you're too strong. I'm just saying, you're too strong, at least in the comics. Captain Marvel's no joke in the comics, don't get me wrong. But at least in the comics, she had like her powers would run out. You know what I'm saying? Like something like she couldn't hold that energy for long. She could be super, she can go into binary mode where that's where she get all, you know, glowy and stuff and super powerful. And that was cool, but she couldn't do that. She couldn't last for long. And that was like the equalizer to keep her from going too powerful. So like in the MCU, I have absolutely no problem if she's the strongest person or most powerful. I got no problem with that at all. But I don't like the fact that like she literally has like no weaknesses. And every time even Thor was kind of hitting her back and forth, that stuff didn't phase her like at all. She was sitting there like, you know. So anyway, that's my little gripe. But I got something else I'm gonna come back to with the power struggle between Thor and Captain Marvel. I want to get these comments, but I will come back to this because there was something I wanted to touch on too. Mumbo Jazz, thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Darcy's comedy didn't really hit this time. You know what? I like Darcy in this. She wasn't too bad in this. But I think like, you know, when it comes to characters like Darcy, you have to also realize that like the reason why they work so well is because we get them in small doses. If you get a lot of the same character, it starts to lose its edge. Imagine Luis from Ant-Man. Imagine if like every episode he was doing his little, you know, rundown storytelling and stuff. It would definitely be funny, but after so many times, it loses its punch. So I'm guessing I didn't have a problem with Darcy in this too much, but I'm guessing maybe for you, maybe it was like an overexposure of her. I don't know. But thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. My man, Dre Max Show. Thank you so much, brother. Episode 2 through 6, Death. Episode 7, Party Time. I know, man. Look, they wanted to change it up. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand the decision making with this. I really don't. But they decided to change up the tone, and it was. I feel like this decision was something that they were like, you know what, we need something different, something new. I just don't like the placement of it. Like, we're getting close to like, what is it? This is episode 7, so there are 2 episodes left. And by the way, one of those is gonna have Chadwick Boseman's final performance too. So we got 2 episodes left. And this was like the 3rd to last episode. That y'all should have saved this for the beginning, in my opinion. I don't know. I just don't think they should have waited this long for this one, because this didn't really. I don't think I'm gonna miss this episode. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really gonna be like, dang, I can go back and reflect on this. I don't know. I'm not getting that impression, but yeah, they want to party all the time. Party all the time. Thank you, Matthew, my man. Thank you so much. Party Thor gave me some 80s and 90s vibes. But brother, Ultron Vision with the stones. Yes, listen. That was like the one thing at the very end that was kind of like, yo, can we get like 5 more minutes with this? Like, not only do you have Ultron with all the stones, but then you got him with vision. So he done completed his whole process. He got a vibranium body and all the stones. Like, yo, it's done. It's done. There's nothing else, y'all. Like, the universe is done. Humankind, mankind, everybody's dead. And you have to realize what this final scene actually means. Earlier in the episode, we saw that the Infinity Gauntlet with all the stones, by the way, was in Odin's treasure room. It was just sitting there casually. It wasn't just the gauntlet this time, but it was all of them. Now, I don't know if this time around it was a fake one, but I'm assuming it was real. And my thought is, I think that Ultron went to Asgard and killed Odin in his sleep. And if you guys remember, like when Odin does his little Odin sleep, that's when he's the most vulnerable. Like you can kill Odin at that point because he's weak. So that might have been, I don't know, Odin might be gone. I mean, Frigga wasn't there. Thor wasn't there. There is no Loki there. Heimdall apparently be sleeping on the job. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Heimdall probably dead too. Ooh, I don't know. It's bad. I don't know. But thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you. Let's see. Mike, my man, what's going on? Let's see. So Loki kept the whole MCU from kicking it together and everyone getting along. Don't buy it. But it was cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, the Loki thing was kind of interesting. Oh, by the way, thank y'all. I see y'all the happy birthday with thank you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all a little early, but it's all good. It's all good. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, listen, here's the thing with the Loki thing with me. The directors and the writers, they taken a couple creative differences here, right? And this is one of those things where I'm like, man, if I had to sit there and talk to them, I'd be like, we're gonna have to unravel some of these knots that y'all just tied yourselves into. So again, we know that Loki was, you know, like a little baby. Now, the reason why Loki was tossed out, the reason why that happened, he wasn't lost. They threw him out. Like they were on some like 300, you know, the Romans or centurions or whatever. They just did not care. The Spartans, you know, like when you have a runt baby, you toss them out because they're not the best of the best. They want to breed these children, you know, into warriors, but they ended up, you know, giving him back or whatever to let me see, what was it? Yeah, so Odin ended up giving him back to Lofi, you know, Lofi's son, and I'm sitting here like, what? Like he wasn't lost. Like he would have been tossed out because they didn't want him, you know, at all. But they're taking their creative liberties. This is What If. I get it, you know. And on top of that, let me see. Do I even have? Yeah. And Loki is full grown. Like he's an actual frost giant. You know, now in the MCU, we've seen Loki turn blue, you know, like that's his natural appearance, but he was never a giant because he was born as a runt. He was born like really small and weak. So I don't know. They went, it felt like they kind of went they creative ways to just tell the story, even though you're neglecting a lot of things that also, you know, I mean, they could have just said something like, hey, Odin felt bad about the war and he wanted to do a treaty. And as a treaty, he gave Loki back. Something like that. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate you. Let's see what we got. Sean, thank you so much. Here's my liquor fund for Eman After Dark. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'll might crack a little something open, you know, on Friday night. We'll see how that goes. Thank you so much. My man Eric, let's go. Thank you. This episode with Steve Rogers before the Super Soldier Serum week. Oh man, that's an interesting comparison and probably very accurate. But yeah, like I said, it just didn't have substance. It didn't have nothing meaningful. Like I'm sitting here looking for something. I'm like, can I latch on to something? Can I do a theory on something? Nothing. So, there we go. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. Picky Pickles, thank you so much. No date night Friday. It's Eman and shit. Hey, you already know. Thank you so much. Appreciate the contribution. Jason Allen, what's going on? I don't know, Eman. I was feeling her overpowered self. Happy birthday, though. No, listen, like I said, I don't mind her having a lot of power. I just don't think I think the reason why Superman, the reason why they called it a Superman problem, right? Back when DC had Superman pulling planets with a rope or sneezing and blowing a whole solar system out of the, out of the park. That was during like the golden years or whatever. When characters are super powered and overpowered and they don't have a challenge, then they become less interesting over time. That's why I say it's a problem for Captain Marvel. If you don't introduce a challenge for her to overcome, if she doesn't have an actual flaw for her to beat, we can't relate to her on a character level. So like I said, I don't have a problem with her being the strongest. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is the fact that when you make them too strong and there's nothing else to pose a challenge, that's a problem. I'm telling you, it's a problem. That's why they've had to reboot Superman so many different times and if you read the newer comic versions of Superman, he's not as powerful as he used to be. They had to dumb it down to make the character at least usable, in stories and more entertaining to read about. So that's my only concern with her. I don't mind, because I know some people be like, oh, if it was a guy, no. I didn't like it with Superman. I don't like it with Captain Marvel. Make our heroes, have some sort of flaw, some sort of issue, so that way somebody else or some other villain or something else can challenge them, and that way it'll make for a much better story. So that's and I know this is like a 20-minute episode. It's not a big deal. I'm just talking about the overall presence of Captain Marvel in the MCU. So I hope in the Marvel's upcoming movie, they do something to dumb her down just a little bit. Just power her down just a little bit, because that's a lot. Hey, maybe you're gonna have to bring Rogue in there from the X-Men. She's gonna be like, hey, sugar, let me touch you real quick. Hey, sugar, let me lay some hands on you real quick. Well, I don't know. We might see that happen. I don't know. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. Shaw, thank you so much. Episode was definitely weak. Thor house party episode would have been better if Robin Harris showed up with a belt. Shout out to Bebe's kids as well, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, look, it would have been fine. I mean, they could have went different ways with it. Like I said, I'm not hating the episode. I just think that it could have been earlier on, so that way at least our expectations wouldn't have been so high. Because coming off of zombies, coming off of that Doctor Strange episode, coming off of like, the T'Challa episode, I'm like, I mean, even the T'Challa episode, it was a feel-good episode. They were kind of partying a little bit, but at least there was still something at stake. And when you don't have that, it just kind of falls apart, in my opinion. Capriya, thank you so much. Happy birthday weekend as well. 925, enjoy the episode. Needed light and silly after the other ones. Thank you so much for the contribution. And yeah, like I have zero problem with the fact that it was lighter. I think that, it's totally fine if they want to mix it up. This is What If after all, right? Like, even though the comics for What If are primarily darker, and they're like really jacked up situations, it doesn't hurt to have these type of things happen. But I will say that this does kind of put, I think, like the What If series, this kind of puts the Doctor Strange moment where he's going through all the scenarios and stuff, it kind of puts things into perspective, right? Because remember, out of 14,605,000 possibilities or whatever, there was only one possibility where they won. Just one possibility. We could be looking at all those other 14 million possibilities where one way or another, the Avengers just straight up keep losing. They just like everybody is going to lose. Matter of fact, Doctor Strange might have spoiled all of What If by looking at all those other scenarios and being like, everybody dies. I don't know, man. Maybe that's a mini theory for y'all. Happy, thank you so much. Happy you could make it and appreciate your contribution. He Who Runs Phase, my man, thank you, brother, so much for your contribution. The rumor is that the order was different and that this was episode 3 or 4 because our distance of the Watcher. Okay. Then it was supposed to balance the darkness and Strange. Oh, you know what? That's interesting if that was actually true. I might have to. I'm gonna see if I can get another interview with the writer and director. I don't know if it's too late, but I'd love to ask them if that was the case. I'd love to see, was the order shuffled around for that reason, because I would have suspected that the Doctor Strange episode where he actually notices the Watcher and talks to the Watcher would have been something closer to the end of the series, mainly because the whole time the Watcher's like, I won't interfere. I won't interfere. Oh, Doctor Strange, what up, dog? Like, so now you good to interfere? Come on, man. So that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense if that is true. I got to look into that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. Thank you so much, Mambo Jazz. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I could be wrong, but I believe the reason this episode is the 7th is because this may be the first episode that connects all of the universes. We may have seen a trailer with Ultron actually fighting. So maybe, I don't know if this is the episode to do that. But I do remember in one of the trailers, there was there was one trailer scene where like the evil Doctor Strange from episode 4 was with this version of Thor. So maybe this is just a soft introduction to him. My guess is that some way, somehow, the Watcher's gonna get involved, the multiverse is gonna collapse on itself, and you're gonna get Star-Lord T'Challa and Party Thor and this evil Doctor Strange and all these people to come together. And maybe it's the Watcher that puts them together. Maybe the Watcher is gonna act like Nick Fury and be like, look, y'all jacked up, I pulled y'all from jacked up situations. Y'all need to save the multiverse. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe that's what's going to happen. But thank you, Mambo. I appreciate you so much. My man, Derek Gaines, back at it. Let's go. What we got here? I would have wanted Hulk smashing Thor, Captain Marvel. Really not a big fan of her. Have you noticed the Watcher getting more solid in each episode? Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, look, the Watcher's nosy. First of all, like he don't know how to mind his business. So he's obviously becoming. He's inching closer and closer to becoming an actual figure. And honestly, I don't think Marvel would have went out their way to get someone like Jeffrey Wright, a prolific actor, fantastic actor. I don't think you go out your way to get someone like him just to do these little roles unless there was some meat on the bones of that character. There has to be something else with the Watcher. And of course, if you've read the comics, the Watcher does get involved on some occasions, and it's always like when things really start to hit the fan when it happens. But that could be what they're hinting at and what they're building up to. So yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if you just see the Watcher and maybe the second to last or last episode just show up and be like, all right, here's the deal. So we'll have to wait and see. My man, He Who Runs Face, back at it. Thank you, brother. Man, I always appreciate you. So we're going to act like Howard the Duck. Didn't you know? Don't tell me I'm the only one who saw this OG movie and saw what he tried to do. Yeah, listen. Do I have that here somewhere? Yes. Okay. So Howard the Duck is... So I'm going to be honest. I did not care for Howard the Duck. And I'm going to be double honest. I really don't care for all the introductions and all the little cameos that they doing for him. That's just me. Like, I watched the old movie, and granted, when I watched it, I was very young at the time. I was like, who is this weird duck? Like, what is this? And I just changed the channel and like put in the mask. Howard the Duck never worked for me. I never cared about Howard the Duck. When he showed up in Guardians of the Galaxy, I was kind of like, okay. I don't know. I didn't care about him in the comics. I didn't care about him in the shows. I didn't care about him in the movie. But I'm not going to knock him for what he does if he excites people that are excited by the old movie and stuff. So if Howard the Duck works for you, all power to y'all. That's cool and great. I'm not knocking it. I'm just gonna say, for me personally, he does nothing. Like, even his jokes, I'm kind of like, you're weird. Why are you trying to mess with these human girls? What is going on? Listen, where he come from? Duck World or something? Like, how you go from Duck World and now you looking at... Listen, Oh man, Marvel played. Marvel tried to play. See, look, I'm glad this is after hours. Marvel tried to put a little bestiality in there. See, they tried to slip that in there. They tried it. Oh man. And you see it, you see how they try to smooth it out by having them get married. So that way it's not bad. Man, listen, no, listen. I'm not even gonna go there. Not even gonna go there. Jerry, thank you so much. Just shouting out Miss Harper. Yes. Always a good shout out for Miss Harper. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you so much. Let's see, Jason Wilcox. Thank you so much. My goodness, my brother. Not my favorite episode, but some highlights. Thor and Cap Marvel fight. Like some of the jokes, Frigga being uplifted and Ultra Vision. I said it first. Yeah, Ultra Vision. I like that. Yeah, no, that was definitely like the biggest highlight for sure. I want to say, let me see, because I don't want to miss nobody. I hope I don't miss nobody. Let's see, there was this scene that I wanted to talk about. So yes, between these two, you had a dope fight. And what I found very interesting was this scene right here. So I guess it might be fair to say that she's not overpowered, because if she was, she'd be able to lift the hammer. But my guess right now, because and feel free to let me know what y'all think about this. I don't know if the curse or the enchantment on Thor's hammer is the same. I don't think it has anything to do with worthiness. That's my working theory right now. I have not done my breakdown. I haven't done nothing with this. So right now, this could either say that Captain Marvel's not worthy for whatever reason, but my first thing is, well, if Captain Marvel's not worthy, how the hell is Thor worthy at all? Because Party Thor don't seem, he doesn't seem responsible. How is he even able to lift a hammer? So, if it's enchanted, that is, and clearly it is. So my thing is that I'm thinking that Odin must have put a different curse or a different enchantment on this. I'm interested in hearing what y'all think the enchantment might be. They did have some sort of writing on the hammer. I did not have time to sit here and try and decipher it. And I don't know, maybe some fellow nerds online will be able to do that. But I do have a sneaky theory. Personally, I think that, Thor was spoiled, and I think Odin spoiled him. I think because of the fact that Thor was an only child, Odin probably spoiled him, and that's why the curse might just be like, whoever has his hammer has to be as dope as Thor. Something like that. I don't know. Because he was scared of Frigga, but he wasn't all that afraid of his daddy. So I think that's where it's gonna go. I think that's my working theory. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Because to me, it just doesn't add up that she's not worthy, but he's worthy, but he's like clearly irresponsible. I don't know. But yeah, definitely let me know what y'all think. All right, what else we got? Thank you so much, Jason. Let's see. Mumbo back at it with another one. Let's go. Did everyone notice Ultron shocked the Watcher? Yeah, I mean, clearly the Watcher's been distracted. Clearly, the Watcher has been falling. He's been falling asleep on stuff for sure. But thank you, Mumbo. Appreciate you. John Robertson, let's go. They're going to need average Avengers with Ultron. Yeah, probably. I think so. I don't even know if the Avengers are going to be able to stop them, to be honest with you. Like, Ultron is a problem by himself. And if it wasn't for Vision, I don't think they would have stopped him with that vibranium body and all that stuff. But Ultron is a problem without the Infinity Stones in the comic books. This robot, he be getting the Avengers flustered. I mean, straight just bothering them every couple of issues. Like, surprise, mother effers, I'm back, So he is a problem for sure. My man Matthew Collins, thank you so much. The Watcher was about to roll credits until Ultron Vision appeared. Also, Howard wanted a piece of dark. Yes. Them credits were about to roll. The Watcher was like, say what? Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate you. My man Chief, let's go. The watcher up here looking like Wayne head, little Bill head with his goofy ass. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah. His old bobblehead looking self. Just like, oh, what is this with the multiverse? Oh, look. Wayne here. Woo, man. Yeah, that's a throwback for real. That is a throwback. What we got? Oh, She Who Remains. Jackie, what's going on? Watcher was in the back sipping tea, watching the reality show. Then Dr. Strange made Watcher say, that's a you problem. It's above me now. Ultravision come through. Watcher said, I'm a head out. Oh my goodness. For sure. Love it. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you, man. You already know. Oh my goodness. Oh, Chief. Okay. The hammer magic was punishment for Thor in the movie. And what if it's just his? Ain't no need for worthy curse. There we go. And that could be it. Like, yo, whoever wields this could, you have to be Thor. Like, only this is Thor's property. Don't nobody, nobody else can lift it. So I'm with you on that. It could be just that simple. Let's see. I think I missed. Did I miss somebody? I hope I didn't. No. Hold on. I'm scrolling back up and make sure I ain't missed nobody. All right, I think I'm caught up with everybody. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got some other ones here. Loki Gator, thank you so much. Hey, E-Man and company. I'm just dropping in to say, hey, I'm in class right now. Hey, all good. Hey, make sure you pay attention and tell your teacher I said what up. But thank you, Loki Gator. Appreciate you so much. Let's see. Daniel, let's go. Date night is the same night as After Dark. But catch you on the repost. Happy birthday. Hey, appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let's see. My man Mike back at it. I had to pay for a little bill comment. Dead in the gym. People looking at that little bill was definitely hilarious. That was definitely funny. Too funny. Oh my goodness. Let me see. What else was there? Y'all, why they do my man Fury like that? They did not have to send my man, put him in. At least they didn't kill him. He was unconscious, but at least they didn't kill him. They ain't have to do him like that. And why? My man couldn't get 2 words. They couldn't give Heimdall 2 words this whole episode. All he did was squint. This Heimdall. That's all he did. The whole episode. Y'all couldn't get Idris. Y'all couldn't get Idris to just say like 2 words. They was bogus for that one. I'm just saying that's they could have had that. See what you say, Brooke? See, he mute and deaf. See, clearly. I'm like, they couldn't get nothing. My goodness. Didier, thank you so much. Can Heimdall see the Watcher? Ooh, he's supposed to see everything. Well, I mean, he clearly couldn't see Thor. He couldn't see Loki when Loki was moving around, in Asgard. So I'm gonna say no. Maybe if Heimdall tried really hard, he could, like, if he knew of a Watcher, then maybe, but I'm going to say no, because they made him flawed. He was, listen, he was mute, deaf, and blind. Like, he was not, my man, look, he going to get fired on his day off. I don't know. He just was not, it was not happening for him. Let's see. Was there anything else? No, I think that's about it. Oh, no. First of all, when Frigga came through and caught Thor up, when I tell you, I cracked up so hard when he was like, oh, hello, mother. We're just doing our educational practice. I cracked up so hard when they cut this thing, because I did not think they was going to make it. I knew that they was playing around, trying to clean up. It was good tension. But when they cut to this scene, I laughed too hard. And then, of course, Captain Marvel coming in, helping out and stuff. I like that. I really like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Again, that's like the nice little, cool down moment and everything. Let's see what else. The Loki stuff. I like the Loki stuff with them. Hey, brother from another mother. Ha. Funny, ha. That was all cool. And it makes sense because clearly Loki would not have animosity, and the Frost Giants would not have animosity towards Asgard because of that peace offering, because of what Odin did. So that totally makes sense. Now, one thing I do want to point out before I head out, because I do, I got to go take care of the wife and everything. The one thing I did want to point out was I think it's a little misleading when, because I've seen some articles point out that Captain Marvel proved that she was more powerful than Thor in this episode. So in the MCU, I do think it is maybe true in the MCU, but in this episode, and I'm not a scientist, so if there are any physicists out there that can quantify this and correct me, I'm totally cool with that. They said that Captain Marvel had like the power of like 10 nuclear bombs, right? Like that's clearly a lot. And Captain Marvel was like, man, if I punch Thor, if I let loose, I'm gonna put a crater in the planet, right? So that's almost like taking a meteor from space and bow, just dropping it, and you just got a huge crater, right? Okay. Thor, on the other hand, let's not forget what he did in Infinity War. In Infinity War. He took on the full force of a star, of a dying star. The full force of a star, in my opinion, I'm assuming, educated guess here, is way more than just 10 nuclear bombs. Again, if there are any scientists out there, anybody that can correct me, please let me know. But I'm thinking at this point, I think Thor might actually be, if he's not stronger than her, he's more durable. Because if he can take on the full force of a star, I don't know if 10 nukes is going to compare. So I don't know. Anybody is nerdier than me that knows these things, please let me know. Feel free to chime in. That's just my best educated guess. I ain't no scientist. I just wear glasses to look like one. Let's see. What we got here? We got a couple more here. Capria, thank you so much. Freaking came in like Thor forgot to take the meat out the freezer. Interrupted her hot girl summer, right? Interrupted the mimosas. And you never, ever want to don't mess with the mimosas. Oh my goodness. Oh man, he did not take that chicken out. Oh, he tried to defrost it at the last second. I already know that struggle. Thank you so much. My man, he who runs phase. I think Ultron conquered his timeline, killed all humans, and replaced them with robots. And he wears the Infinity Stones because, unlike Iron Man, Thanos, etc., he's not living, so he can use the stones indefinitely. I love that. Now, I do wonder, because I wonder if that has to do with Vision, right? Because I wonder if it like Vision is kind of like a living being. He's a synthetic living being. I think that might be the secret reason why he's able to command it, because the stones just being an inanimate object, I don't know. But the fact that he has the vision component, I think that. But I'm with you on that. I love that theory. Thank you so much. Appreciate that so much. Let's see. Derek Gaines, thank you so much. You can make your wife a hot hot toddy. I hope she feels better. Thank you so much. I think it's really like the temperature change, because like anytime it goes from like warm to like really cold, like even me, my sinuses start flaring up. My allergies already started coming back. I hate that. That's the one thing I hate about the fall. Even though I love fall weather, I hate the fact that it always messes me up in that initial change up. But thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Willie Jean, thank you so much. Captain Marvel is powerful, but she couldn't take a punch from Thanos. She took a whole headbutt from him. I mean, Thanos kind of cheated and used the Power Stone, so she could take a punch from Thanos. But anyway, thank you so much. All right, y'all. I'm about to wrap it up. Appreciate y'all so much. As I said, I got some people I got to go take care of. Got to make sure everybody's all good. Don't y'all forget, this coming Friday, we are going to have the first official E-Man After Dark or Dark K, I don't know, however y'all want to call it. It is going to go down. We are going to start at a later time. My guess is that it's going to be around the same time as this one started. So that is 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Pacific time. My wife is kicking me out of the office, so because she don't want all this noise while she's trying to sleep. So I'll be relocating so I can get that done. It is gonna be my birthday weekend, so we definitely gonna have a good time this Friday. Cannot wait. I'm sure y'all gonna be full of shenanigans. You do not want to miss it. By the way, check the link in the description. There is a link to the Discord. Y'all, the Discord has been popping. My goodness, I don't chime in all the time because I'll be busy, but I see the comments. Look, I'll be the watcher. I'll be looking at the Discord comments like, I cannot, will not, should not interfere. Every time I'll be looking at my phone like, oh, I see what Kristen said. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what they said. Oh, okay. I see y'all. I see y'all. But I will not interfere. I will not interfere. Oh my goodness, it is so fun. So make sure y'all join the Discord. Make sure you're following me on social media. But yes, it is going down Friday. Let me know also, by the way. I got 2 potential video editors. And I got to try them out, right? I got to give them some projects. But I don't want to just do things just to do them. I want to make sure that y'all actually care about this. Do y'all want an actual breakdown for this episode? Let me know if you want it. Because it will take time to actually do it and it will cost money. If not, that's totally fine. I'm pretty sure episode 8 and 9 are going to, be a lot better. Let me know if you want a breakdown for this episode. Personally, I kind of wasn't going to do it only because I didn't think there was a lot to this episode. Like, to break it down, I felt like just reacting with y'all would have been enough. But if y'all actually want me to break it down and just talk about it some more, I'll be happy to do that. Or if y'all want me to just take a day off, I ain't mad at that either. So anyway, let me know. I'm at y'all will. Whatever y'all want, we'll go ahead and make that work. And I appreciate you. Let's see. We got my man Mike, about 1 trillion nuclear bombs compared to a star, to our star at least. Okay. All right. Okay. So then Thor might be stronger, or at least more durable. I don't know. He might be a little tougher. But thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Anyway, y'all go ahead. Let me know your comments. I will be chiming in. I will be reading everything, and I go through the live chat. So if I miss any comments, trust me, I'll be going through. But hey, I appreciate y'all. See y'all. Oh boy, I'm nervous for Friday. To be honest with you, I'm nervous, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. So make sure y'all tune in. And yeah, until Friday, y'all. I will see y'all later. Be safe. Go wash your hands. Have a good night. All right, y'all. Peace out.